And I'm James.
And this is Trash Talk and Tall Tales. Check us out on Spotify. We upload new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. James, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Why are you wearing a shiesty mask?
Well, the subject I'm going to talk about today is going to be a little controversial to some. There are going to be differing viewpoints on this, and I'm going deep in the field, so I got to get covered up and ready for whatever comes. I do have a situation I want to propose to you.
I'm all
Let's
ears.
say you're, huh?
I'm all ears.
All right, got you. Let's just say you're dating someone. You've been dating them for about 1 or 2 years, and through hook or crook, you find out that they have an ex-boyfriend who they probably went out for 1 or 2 years, and you find out that he's currently blocked in her phone. What's your next move?
Going with my life.
Are you still with that person?
So let me get this straight. I have a girlfriend. She has an ex-boyfriend in her phone who's blocked.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that?
I'm okay. If I'm saying this right, I'm okay with having a girlfriend with an ex-boyfriend blocked in her phone. Yes.
Okay. Let's just say after you do some little research or whatnot, that you see that this boyfriend has a whole other life that he's doing well in and thriving in, got a girlfriend or whatnot. Does that change your viewpoint at all?
No, kudos to him.
You wouldn't even question why this man is blocked?
No, people break up all the time. Yeah, people break up all the time. Good. She can't contact him. He can't contact her. It's reassuring.
You wouldn't want to know the reasons behind that?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay. Let me paint a picture for you. Now, we're not talking about like where somebody's in danger or anything like that. That we're talking about a garden variety breakup. We're talking about just time went by, things weren't working out, and it just kind of collapsed. Me personally, Marley, I'm running a 40-yard dash away from this woman. Do you want to know why?
Enlighten me.
Because more than likely, the person that blocked this other person, it wasn't to keep him from talking to her. I guarantee it was to keep her from talking to him.
I think that's a little bit paranoid. I think that's a little bit paranoid.
Really? So what is the point of blocking someone nowadays?
So there's no contact. 100%.
Right, but I come from an era where, we didn't have these cell phones attached to us all the time.
I come from the same era. What are you talking about?
So you're telling me that if a certain number of contact pops up in your phone, you can't not let it ring? You can't not answer it?
It's just so much easier to block them. It's just so much easier.
You don't think that's childish in a way? Like, we're all adults here. Like, if somebody calls my phone and I don't want to talk to them, I don't talk to them. I don't care if they call 100 times in an hour.
Hold on.
If I don't want to talk to them, I'm not going to talk to them. And I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you're going to tell me right now.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. It's because that person can't talk to that other person because I believe your relationship currently would be in danger. I say this because there's really no need as an adult to block your number. Because if that other person still has your contact number and you block them, there are multiple ways they can still get in touch with you. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's just say situation happened to you, you get blocked. Let's say you really want to talk to that person. If I'm not mistaken, you can still get these prepaid cell phones or get another line or whatever and send your message. If not, you can always get one of your friend's phone or a relative's phone to send that message out. So you're not really stopping anybody from contacting you if they really want to. It's like someone always told me, a a locked door only keeps an honest man out. If they want to come in, they're going to come in. So now I see you thinking, I see you pondering. I want to hear this because this is something that I think we've talked about before, but I just want to get your thoughts.
I don't think we've talked about this before. So what you're saying is that if my current girlfriend has a blocked ex-boyfriend in her phone, she's being shady? No, she's being shysty?
No, what I'm saying is you ain't it. You not the one.
So he's the one.
She still cares about that other person. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it's just her way of moving on.
Okay, like I said before, in this day and age, with all the technology that is in our hands, if you don't change your number, that person still can get in contact with you. And it's not a hard lift. I mean, like I said before, there's messaging apps that you can get on a computer. There are apps that you can get on your phone that can spoof your number and all these other things. So you can still get in contact with this person if you want to. I believe, and this is just my personal opinion, that it's more for her to block him so she won't talk to him. Because I guarantee you, if that man was blowing up her phone in a way that would cause her to really need to block him, she would eventually get another number.
Okay. All right. Let's just say your girlfriend has blocked her ex-boyfriend on her phone, on IG, on Facebook. Is that still an issue?
Yeah, that means you can't cope with seeing his face. You ain't healed. You haven't completely moved on.
Okay, so
like I said before. Oh, go ahead. No.
So what you're saying is the person who's healed from their ex still has them on friends on Facebook?
They can. I mean, you don't have to take them out. It's not like you can. And let's be honest here, Marlon. You can always silence these notifications from certain people.
Now if you want is shady. That to me is shady. Now
I get that, but you don't think her having feelings for this man to where she can't even look at his picture if it pops up on your suggested page?
What happened to trust, brother? What happened to?
I do trust,
it does not sound like it.
I trust my gut more to know what's really going on in a situation where somebody's blocking somebody. You don't block somebody you don't care about. If you don't have feelings for them, they could call you 1,000 times a day and it wouldn't matter. You wouldn't blink an eye whenever that name popped up on that screen. But if you're telling me you got to block this person so you can move on with your life, they hurt you and you not over it. And the person who is next in line, they're the placeholder. I hate to say that. They're the placeholder. You're not it. You're not the chosen one on that situation. You are the seat filler. Not saying that they're ever going to get back with each other. Not saying that she still is pining over that person. But that lets me know, like, you really like this dude or love this dude to the point you can't even see his face. It hurts you so bad.
So you've never blocked an ex.
That mindset.
You've never blocked an ex.
Have I ever blocked an ex? Not really.
I really don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest with you. I don't see anything wrong with it.
But you wouldn't think about it in those terms. You wouldn't think that maybe for someone to block somebody, there's got to be some deep-seated feelings there. Because, Martin, like I said, the only people I block is the scammers, selling me extended car warranties for my car.
Okay. No, I understand you blocking them. Believe me, I understand you blocking them. It kind of... I don't even know how to word this. I don't know how to word this, but it worries me. It personally worries me that you're playing Mission Impossible.
It's not Mission Impossible. I found this out. Like I said,
how did you find this out?
Like I said, hook or crook. You could have overheard a
I
conversation.
don't even know what that means. I have no idea what that means.
You either found it out by just natural means, or you
What
found it
is
out by
natural
shiesty
means?
me?
What is natural
You could have
means?
overheard a conversation with her and her girlfriend talking about it. You know, girls do talk. What I'm saying is, if she's after 2 years got this person still blocked and she brings him up, come on, man.
Okay, so
Come on, buddy.
okay,
Come on, buddy.
the thing about it is that let's just say if they broke up. Let's just say it was a hard breakup, right? After 3 months, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I'm blocking this individual, right? They've moved. She's moved on. She forgot about him.
No,
she
she didn't forget about
hold
him.
you still. She forgot about him. Let's just say she moved on. What? 9 months later, you just happen to look at her phone and he's blocked. She's already moved on. So
Marlon, we've already talked about this. Just because you in the driver's seat don't mean that's your car.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but I feel as though it can be healthy at times to block an individual. I feel it's healthy though because you have to get over this individual. You have to move on with your life. You know, they're not part of your life anymore. Why should you take their calls anymore?
Who said that person was calling them? Who said that?
Okay, well, I think it's a two-way safety. Okay, when you break up with someone,
safety.
when you break up with someone, you're likely to contact them again if you love them. So to stop yourself from reaching out to them, you might block their number. Now, hold your still, hold your still. Now, to stop from talking to that person as well, which is the other part of that safety, they're blocked so they can't contact you. Time goes on. What's the use in unblocking them? You're not going back to them. They're not coming back to you.
Why would you block them in the first place? Because I'm going to pose
Because
this question to
it's that
you. Maybe
safety
that
mechanism.
dude wasn't even calling her like that. Maybe that's why she blocked. Blocking sometimes can be used as a manipulation tool to regain power in a situation where you feel powerless. It gives you some kind of semblance of I am controlling who is going to talk to me and this person is not going to be able to talk to me. When, like I said, the whole reality of the situation is if a person wants to get in touch with you, best believe they can still get in touch with you if you have not changed your cell phone number. If you still live in the same place, they can still send gifts and presents. I guarantee you, if you were to hear the other side of the story, that dude probably did not even call. Like I told you, if you got me
But what
blocked
difference
right
does
now,
it make? What
it
difference
ain't
does-
that serious because I have not went through all the other avenues to try to contact you. If you didn't change your number, that lets me know that you were not in any kind of like real danger or anything like that. But I listen to what people say and how they, and let's be 100% honest. And I'm just going to ask you this question. In your travels around this planet and your dating world, and you've talked about past relationships, how many women has said that the reason the relationship ended was their fault?
Oh, but in the same vein, men say the exact same thing.
I've talked to plenty of men who said, hey, I lost that one, or I messed up on that one. I've talked to plenty.
I'm sure that people don't want to, you know what I'm saying, throw their dirty laundry out in the street. I can understand that. But
No, I'm
to
just
answer
talking
your
about
question-
even as friends. Even as friends. Like you have girls as friends, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not putting them under the bus or anything like that. I'm just saying, friends, family members, when have you ever heard a lady say the relationship ended because of me?
I can maybe think of one. I can maybe think of one.
And that's cool. That's cool. But I guarantee if you get in a group of 100, let's just ask 100 of your men friends, and they go back on their relationships, I guarantee you someone will say, yeah, I cheated on this one, or I didn't treat this one right, or I fumbled that one. I guarantee you. I'm just saying.
I'm sure it's about saving face.
Right.
But I really don't think that blocking someone is an indicator that this individual is still in love with someone else. I really don't think so. That's just me personally.
And you say it's necessary to block someone to
I'm
move
saying
on from a
I'm
relationship?
saying that it could be a healing technique to block someone. Absolutely. And I stand by that fully. I think it could be a healing because you said yourself that you're taking back control of who can and who can't contact you. And I can respect that. Now, I mean, that's
You're actually not taking back control of that. It's the illusion of you
well,
taking back
regardless,
control of that.
regardless, baby steps, baby steps. I think it's a good thing if someone is trying to get over someone that they actually block them. I don't see a problem
So
with that at all.
you're basically admitting that that block was more for you. It wasn't for the other person.
I'm not admitting that at all. What I'm saying is
what it
that
sounds like.
no, I said a two-way safety. I said a two-way safety.
If
to
the
stop it in
MF
the
ain't
middle.
calling you, it don't matter. Like if
Who's to
he
say-
might
who's-
not be
who's to say
calling.
if the MFer is calling or not? That's beside the point. What I'm saying is that it's a two-way safety, meaning that they can't contact you, you can't contact them. You've looked at the situation, you've realized that it's not a viable situation for either individuals, that it's not going anywhere. You've made a decision, a healthy decision that you must move on, they must move on, and so block. I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
Like I said before, maybe I just come from a different era where
We're come from the
seeing
same
somebody's
era.
number. Maybe we on different sides of tracks or something. Because I'm telling you right now, me personally, you want to spend a block on me? Go ahead and send that text. Go ahead and send that call.
Who's to say
Send
she's
100,000
spinning
of
the
them.
block? The dude's blocked.
I'm saying on my phone, I don't have to have a safety valve or whatever to not talk to someone.
Some people
I can just
listen.
not talk to them.
Listen, some people love hard. Some people, and I'm one of those individuals. I love hard, man, and sometimes it's hard to get over someone. And sometimes you want to reach out as badly as you want to that you just don't do it. I get that. And that's just a
Marlon.
safety feature to stop your heart from bleeding any more than it already has. That's just my thoughts.
Let's take a step back. If you have the ability to block them, you have the same ability to unblock them. And it's not a heavy lift.
I understand that. I
So
understand that.
let's just say you're trying not to contact them. If you really want to, you're just going to unblock them and send that
That's
text.
an extra step. That's an extra step. Like I said, it's baby
That
steps.
if you want it, so it lets me know that it is something that you wanted to do. If you don't go through that extra step, you didn't want to in the first place. That's about self-control. Like, if I don't want to, I'm not going to go through that extra step. And that means, really, to tell you the truth, that the safeguard that you put in place probably wasn't even needed, because you can still have control over that. You can still unblock this person. To me,
maybe
personally,
you just don't
I just
love
think
hard
it's...
like I do, brother. Maybe you.
No,
just
I
don't-
love hard. I just think it's childish. Like, I
No,
think
I'm
it's
not
childish
saying it's
to go
not
out here and-
childish. I'm not saying it's not childish at all. I'm just saying that I some people need that extra little step. You know, it's like putting a chain on a door. Sure, the chain's not going to do anything. It's going to give you a couple seconds of, you know what I'm saying, from somebody putting their boot on the door. Maybe a couple seconds. Same thing with
Maybe.
the block. It's just one extra step.
But you did admit to something
What's that?
earlier. It's more for you. It ain't for that other person.
It could be for both. I didn't admit
It's
anything.
not for both.
It could be
It's
for
more
both.
for you.
So what you're saying
It's
is
not. If somebody blocked me, it's to keep you from talking to
Okay,
me,
so
not
that's the-
me talking to you.
So you're saying that 100%. Let's just say, okay, you did say not for safety's sake. You did say that in the beginning.
I did preface with
Yeah,
that,
you
right?
did. You did.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, that's
Well,
still
look, Marlon,
that,
look.
hold on.
Oh,
That's
we ain't.
still- no.
We're gonna keep this going. Okay.
One question. The question was not answered. Why the shiesty mask?
Because a lot of people, I believe, don't look at this situation the same way I do. Me, I'm looking at it from a deeper psychology type level. And I know people are like, yeah, whatever. But what I'm saying is, if that person had to go through those lengths to keep them from talking to that other person, dog, you just a placeholder. you not the one. You're not the chosen one. You are there to help get over whoever that last person was. Because if you go through somebody's phone and their blocked contacts are still in there, I'm telling you, you are not the one. And that's cool. It happens to all of us. Everybody plays a fool.
I don't agree, but hey, it is what it is. I don't agree. 100%. I don't agree. I'm sorry.
Well, Marlon, I appreciate your feedback, and I appreciate your opinion, and this is what this is for. This is what we're doing this for.
Absolutely. We don't have to see eye to eye.
Different opinions come to the light and, kind of comment and discuss the way we feel about things. So I really appreciate your honesty, and I appreciate you taking the time out to listen to me today.
That's what I'm here for.
With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this up. So I just want to say my name is James.
My name is Marlon.
And this is the Trash Talk and Tall Tales podcast. We're on Spotify. We're uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful one.